Hello out there in cryptocurrency land. How you guys doing? Welcome back to Real Crypto, where all we talk is real crypto stuff. No hype, no pump. You want the truth? You stay here. If you wanna be hyped and go feel good, go find somebody else. Yeah. So cryptocurrencies today, really this morning, kind of had a little bit of a change in behavior. And I say a little bit because it doesn't seem to be blanket across the board. We do have some coins that are acting well and other coins that are still kind of in stagnant mode. I kind of feel like we're going to go into a bit of a choppy market here, that over time we are going to drift higher. Maybe we'll have one or two large pops, but I don't think it's going to be anything like it was this summer. So I think we had an extreme bull mode over the summer, and then we went into a topping action, which we've been in over the past month or so, and then now we're going to go into kind of a consolidating choppy phase for a while. Some coins are going to run extremely well as usual, and other coins not so much. So in this kind of environment, really what you want to do is look for the coins that are leading the market, kind of like NEO did today. Looks like 31% so far today on excellent volume. You want to look at NEO for leadership and see what it's doing. If NEO is really flat, you can expect the market to be flat. If NEO is consolidating, I would kind of expect the market to consolidate as well. It's hard to say if Bitcoin is leading NEO or if NEO is leading Bitcoin, because as we know, pretty much the market sell-off happened due to China. But now that the China news is kind of yesterday's news, we're on to the next story, and there really isn't much out there pumping the market in either direction, which is probably why we're going to remain trendless. But I have a theory that all of these sellers that kind of sold NEO and a lot of the Chinese altcoins have finally moved all their money offshore and are now trading in different exchanges in different countries. So that has been evidenced by actually some statistics showing that exchanges in China have had like 7 times the amount of volume that they've had previously. So that being said, we are bullish going forward, but it is going to be choppy. There are going to be selective winners, and you really want to be selective with your coin. You want to make sure that your coins have good chart behavior. You want to make sure the volume is there supporting it. Other than that, I think it's going to be kind of choppy. So let's look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin had a head and shoulders pattern on this 2 to 4 hour chart. You can kind of see it here, even on the 15-minute chart, that never came to pass. Bitcoin had a neckline here that we never really talked about because it never was that well formed. But it actually negated that today. This large volume bar was today, and it negated it. And so now we're kind of in a holding pattern, waiting to see if we go higher or if we drift lower. But we do have good volume action, so you are risk on in Bitcoin. There's no reason you shouldn't be risk on in Bitcoin at this point. Doesn't mean you trade right now. It means you look for a trade. You look for an entry. Ethereum kind of about the same, but a little bit different story. Ethereum had an inverse head and shoulders pattern here, and we still have yet to break out of that inverse head and shoulders pattern. This is the neckline. You can draw a line between this point, and this point has been tested and failed so far. But once we do break upward from here, we do anticipate a target move into the 330 level, which actually puts us right in line. Let me zoom out to the 2 hour chart so you can see this, which puts us right in line with these highs in the shoulders in this overall top in Ethereum. So we could get up to here, and we'll have to reevaluate if and when we get up to this level. But right now, that is a good trade to take when it presents itself, and you're looking at about a 13% move in a $30 billion coin. Not too bad, not too bad. Litecoin also outperforming here, looking very strong and pretty healthy overall. It didn't really sell off that much. We had the big pop, we had the big breakdown. So we had the big breakdown, we had the big pop, we went sideways and slowly drifted lower, had a bit of selling climax here, but then we were supported quite nicely, and we have gone up. And look at this nice pop right here in Litecoin. Very nice volume action, very tight action up here in this flag area. So I would expect this to break out at some point, and I would definitely be a buyer of Litecoin over the top of this candle, which I believe is 53.50, 53.52. So this could be a runner going forward. That would be very nice. So outside of that, let's look at Amisego, and then we're going to look at Pay. So I know there's a lot of fans of Amisego. I get asked about Amisego all the time. So Amisego, last night in my video I mentioned taking a trade about $9, had a pretty good risk reward ratio because your risk was down to $8. There's kind of a natural barrier here. If you want to take it to the low here of 762, you can do that as well. But it went ahead and popped up, making you a little profitable if you decided to take on that trade. And so where do we go from here in OMG? Well, we can pop up about the same amount, which would test us up to this high. And then we'll just kind of have to see where we go and where the market is. Like I've been saying, OMG had a huge run. It's been actually up 2,500% since its ICO, and that move has yet to consolidate. If you look at it in terms of NEO, which had a massive move as well, NEO actually did have a very long consolidation. Look at this long consolidation. Took several months for this thing to pull back. Actually, looks like a month and a half. Sorry. It's crypto space. Everything runs fast. So about a month and a half for this thing to pull back before it broke out again. OMG has yet to do any of that. So you want to keep the prior history of the coin in mind. If it's run up exponentially with no real rest, no real test, then it's gonna do some choppy stuff while people take profits, and that's what's happening in OMG. So this is really going to have to play itself out before you can really hold long-term in OMG. But I think this $9 level, even maybe this $10 level, in like 6 months is going to look like nothing. So if we stay bullish, almost any coin you buy at this level, if we stay bullish, is going to be a good trade and a good hold from here on out. But the keys there is if we stay bullish. If we stay bullish. So there you go, guys. There's a pretty quick market recap. Bit of a change in behavior. Bitcoin and Ethereum have turned to the upside. So have many other coins. Many other good coins have turned up to the upside. And that's about it. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, please like the video with the like button there. YouTube likes that a great deal. All right, guys, I will see you in the live stream tomorrow.